What's going on, Internet? And welcome to another episode of Officers React here on Only Cops. Today we are on episode 12 of season 1 of The Rookie. You guys keep asking for this, so we keep providing it. We will see more of the heralded career of Officer Nolan. We're getting through as many as we can. Thank you guys for suggesting them. Let's get to the show.
It's taking so long.
Fine.
Hey, can we get her a drink?
Nolan, let's go.
She needs help. You heard Gray. Get her a drink. What's taking so long?
Miss,
Come on.
are you all right?
He bought me a drink I don't want, and he's not taking no for an answer.
All right, time to leave the girl alone.
It's your own girl. This one's mine.
No.
Oops.
Hi, Sarge.
Is he carrying handcuffs in his jeans?
I didn't go out when I was a cop. I didn't
I
go
did.
out before I was a cop, but...
I went out.
Well, you were in a very different set of circumstances than I was.
Sure was, but I never took handcuffs.
Yeah.
I also never got into altercations.
Yeah.
Ever.
It just, so you're intervening at this point just like anybody else would. Like, you're not under the authority because you're not on duty, right? Maybe in a county setting.
Yeah, but also,
I
like,
can see where maybe
what
you're like
was
always
the,
on duty, but
what was the offense?
yeah. Being an asshole at a bar is not an offense. Maybe
Right.
it's like unlawful
So
restraint.
he just committed assault.
Because I couldn't see like PI and even if like the bar wanted him gone, he's not on duty to do it. So he's like not operating in an official
Yeah.
capacity and
The handcuffs in the jeans thing, that's...
yeah.
All right, we know what today is, the most dangerous day of our year.
Valentine's Day, sir? Really? Not Black Friday? Not New Year's?
That's right, Officer
Sounds
Nolan.
racist.
Breakups and broken hearts, jealousy and revenge
This was
all
not my
make for a
experience.
perfect storm of heightened emotion
Maybe
in
California.
dangerous situations. Hell,
New Year's Eve.
sometimes violence can find you minding your own business at dinner.
Sir, again, I can't tell you how sorry I am.
I'm not the one that needs the apologies, Officer Nolan.
Yes, sir. Please apologize to your wife for me. If you'd like me to make you another reservation at that...
I traded shifts for last night off, the night you ruined.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Sir, I don't see my TO.
Officer Bradford's taking a personal day.
You're kidding. Tim hasn't taken a personal day in his entire life.
Just gotta go hang out with the dispatcher. Last episode. Gotta go make it up to her.
So, Chin, you'll be assigned to the front desk.
Oh,
All
she got
that's
stuck
it.
on the
Everybody
desk?
Be safe out there.
I could see that. I guess if they didn't have a replacement training officer. But then you're having to get trained how to work the front
Yeah, I was
desk.
going to say, you can't just go work the desk. There's no way they don't have other training officers, I guess, for TV.
I guess tell me, maybe my experience is unique. Often police officers' experiences are very unique. I never had issues on Valentine's Day. But I worked nights and evenings.
No, the worst days were Cowboy games
Yeah.
and New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
That
It
was the
sometimes-
worst.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, 4th of July was okay. It wasn't
4th
really
of July
bad.
was like drunk people, but not
Yeah.
like violent.
New
Like,
Year's.
New Year's was violent.
Look up, just go down the years. Just New Year's 2021, Arlington, Texas.
Yeah.
And it'll finish shooting at the end of every single one of those, or
There's always a murder.
triple homicide,
At
or
least
whatever it is.
one.
Yeah, every single one. I had one for 3 years straight
Yeah.
that I was
Every
on
year.
scene for a murder, either the first or second officer to respond.
There was an OIS our last year.
Yeah. So yeah, New Year's was the most dangerous.
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I never. Keith, Valentine's Day.
A little salty was one.
Salty.
Really?
Oh, okay.
So like I feel like
Emotions are high,
the real
hearts
holidays
broken,
were
But
worse.
like,
Like
do you
Thanksgiving.
remember any calls from
Like
Valentine's Day?
Thanksgiving when your family's in town. That's when domestics
Yeah.
really kicked off.
Yeah, it was mostly the unhappy women. Unhappy women, you know, I mean.
Wow, Keith.
Wow.
No,
Keith got around back in the day on patrol.
They were unhappy because he kept turning them down.
That's
He's like,
what it was.
sorry.
That's what it was.
Sorry.
Yes, I was busy beating them off, but that was, it was, you know, most of the ones we had were the silly domestics where the husband forgot. Or
Forgot to beat him off.
And then that's where. Yes, sir. New York.
We'll keep going before this gets off the rails.
We're going to have to add like a solid intro to this one.
Solid intro.
So you going out with Wesley tonight?
Nope.
Why not?
You're getting a little familiar, Officer West.
Yeah.
We're not friends, we're friendly. You do understand the difference.
Yes, ma'am. Your personal life is personal.
I don't think he
Exactly.
understands the
No.
difference.
So, he did give me a gift. He didn't think I saw it, but I did. Does that mean I need to get him something?
I mean, do you want to get him something?
Lord, no. Another impossible shop for
Why
me.
does she
Pressure.
drive, but Nolan drives?
Good God. Men should never run naked.
Kill you! Looks like Valentine's Day is starting early.
You're tackling the naked one.
You're tackling the naked one.
Being on my own.
That's fair.
That's
a good
precisely,
training officer.
That was the most accurate depiction
100%.
of. Also, what's odd is, so we've worked a lot of shootings and things of that nature and like weird hostage situations here in The Rookie. Man getting chased by another man with a golf club while one's in the gimp suit didn't faze me whatsoever.
No.
That seems like a very usual
Not at all.
police interaction.
Why wouldn't you take the mask off, though? Probably run
Convenience.
better, see better, breathe better.
Yeah. Maybe it's a spur of the moment kind of thing.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah. Aerodynamics.
Gross.
Maybe it's part of the
it,
kink.
Was it sweat or lube?
Mind your business.
Shop
Checking
cam?
the blind spot, make sure there's no one.
7 Adam 15, single car accident, 1530 Crescent Heights, unknown injury.
7 Adam 15 responded.
She grabbed the PA.
Yeah.
That wasn't the like handpiece for
Control,
the
show us code 6,
radio.
1350
Unless
Crescent
their
Heights.
shop
We have
is
a power
weird.
line down. Alert DWP.
Ma'am, stay in the car. It's not safe.
She's in shock. Don't.
Don't be an idiot.
You
Yeah.
have to do something.
Not how that works.
I mean,
I'm going.
I'm going.
wait a minute. If the transformer fell off, how is there still
Man, not electricity.
electricity?
Well, Nolan's just crushing it.
This is going to be a Valentine's Day date.
We have an adult female, 30s, not conscious, not breathing, electric shock victim.
Chest compressions, chest compressions, chest compression.
Chest compression. Bro, my guy's crushing it.
Hey,
Great first date.
hey, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Try not to move. You were electrocuted. An ambulance is on its way.
Did you save me?
Well, yeah. Yeah,
Thank you.
of course.
Her face.
Do you think she was shocked by how handsome Nolan is?
I think she could feel the chemistry between the subject and him was electric.
Wow. That was a good one.
I think it was Nolan's such a live wire that he's always getting into stuff. Yeah, you're probably not getting anywhere near that. Although I will say this, you do have a victim there that does need help. I've seen plenty of officers that'll jump into rivers and things of that nature. There is what we call exigency or an immediate need for intervention.
I'd much rather get in water than deal with an electrical
power
wire.
line. Yeah. That's if there's exigency, you are going to throw caution to the wind and go do things that you normally wouldn't do or not safe.
Especially when you're Officer Nolan.
Especially when you're Officer Nolan.
Here, through and through.
Yeah, but I do think that the FTO not understanding that, I thought was weird. Seeing that much hesitation in an FTO as opposed to the rookie. Typically it's the other way around. But
I think she was just thinking, like, she just watched that lady get zapped from this jumping wire.
Yeah.
So she's like, oh, great, Nolan's going to run over there, get zapped, and now I have 2 people to save.
Yep. Then she
So-
has to step in.
Yeah.
We didn't have any safety equipment for electrical stuff at all. I know Fire's got like these cool little catching poles I've seen before for live
Really?
wires. Yeah,
For live wires?
They have like a special set of gloves they wear, and then like a pole with like a grabber
Hmm.
at the end of it to move them, and I guess like a grounded pole that's designed to deal with that kind of output that you get on like a city line. But
No thanks.
yeah,
I need to talk to a vice cop.
Okay, about what?
about this sweater.
I need to find a hooker. Not a streetwalker. She's higher class than that. I met her at a hotel bar and spent some time with her on Saturday, and I'd like to take her out tonight on a date for Valentine's Day.
So you walked into a police station to find a prostitute?
Well, yeah, it's a binders full of them, right? I figure I just page through the girls till I spot her.
Yeah, I'm sorry, sir. The LAPD is not a referral service for prostitutes.
Okay, you're standing in the way of true love.
And that's a burden I will have to bear. Next.
I think a lot of people do have misconceptions on what
Hookers?
police on what police can and cannot do, or like the level of accessibility we might have to information.
That hooker had a heart of gold. He was just trying to fall in love.
Probably, yeah.
She stood in the way.
Yeah, if you're working at the front desk, or what's also kind of weird is you'll have people that I ran into this a lot with people that would have stolen items, that would have like an iPad or a phone that would get stolen, and they'd have GPS that would give them like a building that they thought it was in. I was like, I can't shake down
Everybody
door
in
this
and
building.
go knock on every single door to try and find your AirPods.
Yeah. And then again, how often these things could be just manufactured, that somebody's got one and you just happen to get login information for it.
Yeah.
But we just know. I have a database in my brain of all property ever that's owned by anybody. But yeah, see, it's pretty common that you get people that are that off base because of shows like this that showcase weird, dumb stuff that police do not ever do.
Right, so mini context for this next scene, because we skipped the episode where this happens, but Lopez, his FTO, is dating a defense attorney.
That's who they were talking about?
Yeah.
Like her getting a gift for someone?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the defense attorney. So,
wait a minute.
Relevant to this scene.
She's dating a defense attorney?
Yes.
Cancer.
That's worse than dating
That's
your
how
rookie.
They met,
yeah.
I believe, in a previous episode, which I think we watched, but we watched just the clip of it.
Yeah.
Decent exposure. Her husband was chasing me. What was I supposed to do?
Not sleep with his wife?
Fair.
Hey, what happened?
I barely got into my opening statement with Judge Ballard. He kept interrupting me. Words were exchanged. He held me in contempt.
I'll take him off your hands and book him.
Absolutely not.
Mm-mm.
There's a massive conflict of interest.
I'm gonna go get a snack.
All right, counselor, I'm gonna need you to empty your pockets and take off your tie and your shoes and socks. Do it nice and slow for me.
I used to like her.
Way too much.
Dude, I was team her.
So what exactly did you say to piss off the judge?
I was listing cases of extreme use of force by law enforcement, trying to set precedent.
Let me guess, you ruled those cases were immaterial.
Over and over. It was relevant. At the time my client got the booking, his arm was broken.
Was he resisting arrest?
Even if he was, that doesn't give you permission to hurt him like that.
Give me permission?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
Hey! I changed my mind. You book this guy. I got work to do.
Angela, I didn't mean that.
Haha.
Actually, a police officer at our old department got in trouble for something just like this. I got to tell you a story off camera.
I
It's
guess.
one that we know. So if you are in a relationship of any sort, it could be your friend, doesn't really matter. You are not going to do any official police business interacting with that individual at all because of the conflict of interest. For that reason, you're unable to, or it shouldn't be left up to chance that you're going to be able to treat that with any level of impartiality.
Male or female officer?
Female officer.
Oh, God.
Female DWI officer.
Oh. Got it.
We have a story for off camera to not dox anybody. We'll keep going.
Is it the one that was on Instagram?
No. You're going to be shocked.
Was it about her husband?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got details.
Look at the Patreon.
Oh yeah, if you guys want the off-camera stuff, you guys can go
Yeah.
join our Patreon group. It's as little as $1 a month, and it'll give you access to our Discord where we spill the tea. Anyways,
The judge is still not ready to let you go. You must have really pissed him off.
Yeah, I seem to have that effect on people.
It's always negative.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I get a little carried away sometimes, but I know you're a good cop.
Most of us are.
Why's her badge about to pop off on the door?
You get out early enough, I'll let you take me out to dinner. I don't need anything fancy.
I already made plans. Thought I couldn't see you, but, I could cancel.
No, it's not a big deal. I gotta get back out there.
Okay.
Would not happen.
Also, why does she have the key in the jail?
Dude, what?
She gonna go through his phone?
You gonna file a chain of custody report here?
Oh no. Dinner with Melanie.
Also, oh no, chain of custody's broken with property. Like, come on now. Like, this
Not
is
like there's cameras all over the jail.
That's what I mean, though. But the second, like, I don't know, dude. Like,
wow.
She's just as bad as Officer Worst over here.
Well, clearly he's
Rubbing
learning
off
from
on
the
her.
best.
Yeah. We'll keep going. That's big no-no.
Excuse me. You have an assault victim. We're here to take a statement.
Room 524, back and to the left.
Thank you.
Have I seen you hiking at Runyon Canyon?
Quite possibly, but I don't remember seeing you.
Hey, I look different out of uniform.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Whoa.
Is he?
Come on.
Are they?
What?
Oh, they got you. I bet you do.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Officer Lopez. This is Officer West.
To be
We understand
fair,
you were attacked.
cops and nurses.
Checks out.
Pretty cliche.
It checks out. That is a...
I don't know anyone that
no
has gotten themselves in that certain predicament.
Not one.
Before.
Not a one.
Well, I'm not a cop anymore, so it's not me.
It doesn't count.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Officer Lopez. This is Officer West. We understand you were attacked.
That's what they keep telling me.
Doctor said your memory's a little fuzzy.
Is that the kind way of bringing up my dementia?
No, that's not what I meant.
Nice.
You were hit on the head when you were attacked. Doctor said you might have a concussion.
Lucky me. I get dementia and a concussion.
Can you tell us what you do remember?
No, not really. I know I was downtown. Don't remember why. There was this guy running. He slammed into me and he knocked me down. And he hit me too. I had these bruises.
Did you get a look at him?
Whether I did or not, I don't remember. I'm so sorry.
Sir.
So, like, you have a potentially elderly person or disabled person
assault
that's assaulted, and like
that's all.
And maybe because he's an unreliable witness, they're gonna do like follow up on like where it might have happened, see if there's like security camera footage. So a usual police investigation would require a lot more follow-up questions. There's going to be elements of the offense that you have to meet, like whether or not it caused them pain, obviously whether or not they actually want to press charges that makes them a victim or not being a victim. You can consent to an assault, technically. But the...
I guess.
There's also going to be, like, are they aware of any witnesses? Do they have somebody they need to contact? There's some clerical stuff as far as, like, name and date of birth, but...
Yeah, but we don't need to waste time with that when Officer West needs to get back to flirting.
That's true. That's true. So he's got to go hit on his nurse friend. But I get why they didn't put it in the show. I have no beef with that.
Hey, do you know if Mr. Scott's got anyone coming by to see him?
I couldn't find anyone to call. According to his primary doctor, he lives alone, no immediate family.
I could do a record search for extended family. What? Feel bad for him.
That's nothing to apologize for. I'll write down his full name and date of birth for you.
Ready to go?
Yeah, just looking for a next of kin for Mr. Scott. Guy led quite a life. Lived all over, but was an only child.
Just the two I was looking for. So something weird
Dispatch
came up in
related?
connection to the dispatch call that I sent you on earlier. The old guy who was attacked.
What about him?
Well, I was compiling a list of the day's dispatches. Totally not my favorite part of the job, by the way. And something just popped
She a
out
supervisor?
at me. There was an attempted abduction
Maybe.
right by where your attack victim was found. The woman fought off her attacker and the guy just fled.
Could be that's who slammed into Mr. Scott.
Did the woman leave a
Or it
description of the
was
guy?
Mr.
She said he was Caucasian male, strong.
Thanks, Mel.
Sure.
Is he the suspect in a kidnapping case?
He has bruises. They could be defensive.
Yeah.
I think so.
You're in the hospital because you were assaulted.
I think so.
Oh,
Is this real?
Right. Yeah, that's why my head hurts.
Exactly.
We think the person who assaulted you attacked someone else beforehand. But you were in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Do you remember being assaulted earlier today?
Huh. I remember being knocked down, and I think he hit me too.
Yeah, he said that. Is there anything else you can tell us about him?
He was tall. He was white. His hair was long, I think. I'm sorry, that's all I got.
It's okay. That's more than we had before. Try and get some rest.
Is she all right? The woman he attacked?
From what I hear, yes.
How'd you know that?
You have dementia, sussy.
That's good.
Son of a bitch.
What?
He asked if she was all right, but you never said the other victim was a woman. He's the one who attacked her.
Dementia's a good play.
That's a pretty decent play.
Yeah, you can pull it off.
I think also, so Officer West did something that's real common in really inexperienced interviewers, and that's cut someone off when they're talking.
Mm-hmm.
If someone's voluntarily divulging information to you, you do not cut them off. Let them talk. Any information you have can be potentially refuted in a follow-up interview. This is like interviewing 101, or I guess interrogating. This is technically an interrogation. People think that it's like a little light in a room and a big jug of water in some place not called Guantanamo. But typically, actually, interrogations, all that is you're trying to mine an individual for information. And that person might be acting against your attempt to try to get the truth, or they're attempting to conceal some level of the truth. So, obviously, being a cop for a month, you probably don't learn that, even if you think you're officer best, even though you're officer worst. But don't cut people off when they're talking and you're doing an interview, because they could divulge, whether intentionally or unintentionally, details that you can then do follow-ups on, so that you can make sure you get justice, not a date for the walking trail. We'll keep going.
He's got dementia. It was diagnosed 3 years ago.
Doesn't mean you couldn't have tried to abduct that woman. He hits his head as he's escaping. Someone finds him disoriented, takes him to the hospital.
And he's too out of it to object. He just has to play along. Makes up a story about getting attacked.
Or maybe he really did forget about it, and he's just trying to fill in the blanks in his memory.
So, what do we do?
I'm going back to the station to mobilize major crimes. They'll get a warrant for his DNA and check it against the woman who was attacked. You stay here, make sure he doesn't go anywhere.
Do you really think he could have
Great
done it?
investigation. You're probably not leaving a rookie.
So lost.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Getting
how are
sick
you
doesn't
gonna
make you a saint.
how are you gonna split up your 1 month rookie?
Yeah. Also, like, you have a radio. Like,
yeah.
Hey, can I get like a phone?
Yeah, something.
Like, I get if it was like the Keith days and you had to send the messenger pigeon, but
Detectives looked into your hospital, Vic.
Am I right about him trying to abduct that woman?
It's much bigger than that. When they looked into his background, they got hits on several attacks on similar women spanning over 3 decades. Over a dozen unsolved cases, some of them homicides. I think he may have found a serial killer.
Was the dementia just a cover?
Not necessarily. He went dormant after his first diagnosis.
So what, he forgot he liked to kill women?
I don't know. It's possible today was a good
And
memory
you
day.
left your
We got
rookie
his case
there
back.
alone.
FBI sending somebody from Quantico. Major Crimes is sending a mobilizing team to question him tonight.
Quantico.
You sure you got him squared away?
Quantico?
Yes, Officer West is with him.
Go make sure.
It's the FBI.
The captain's just cool with the rookie being there while he's in FTO phase.
He's an endangered woman now. Is he good looking? So look back, he's gonna be out of the bed. Yes!
Is this a horror film?
He would have nowhere to go, except for the bathroom.
The bathroom, yeah. And who cares? He kill himself? Can't handle an old man.
How does this guy play possum and then just like, gotcha, bitch? Gotcha, bitch. You know, like.
Well, look at who the officer is. If this was Nolan, this guy would be dead already.
Nolan would have been like, you'd have taken the body cam off. Well, I got a solution.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's Jim. Bradford does that stuff.
Well, true.
Yeah, if I don't know, man. That's why you don't leave somebody there by themselves.
Also, like, let's have a little poker face, huh? Like, why do you look so scared?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go stare at the serial killer. Hopefully he doesn't know I know.
Slow and concerning. Are you a serial killer?
My money's on he gets held hostage.
With a scalpel?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Scott, it's time for your...
Bro!
So where's West? Is he tied up?
This is the most problematic episode we've seen so far. You mean to tell me...
Well, and look who's the main character here.
This show should have at least shown them put up a fight or be smarter about
Especially the nurse. He goes on hikes.
That's what I'm saying. He's going to be healthy. He's going to be young, energetic, at least aware. He's working in a county hospital.
I guess also no one heard the struggle.
Yeah.
West couldn't hit his emergency button on his radio. Oh, that's right. He would have had to take it out of his little radio holster.
Where's Kevin?
I don't know.
Are you okay?
He has my weapon.
Of course he does.
Stay here, make sure he's all right. 7 Adam 7. Officer attack at Shaw Memorial. Suspect is dressed in green scrubs, armed. Send backup.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Stop. There's in no way that old boy that can totally wear like skinny jeans and slim fit stuff is going to get scrubs that fit a 280-pound man. That guy's going to look like he's wearing like a tube top trying to leave this hospital.
An extra small crop top. His guts just hanging out the bottom.
I mean. Not to mention, there would be a charge nurse on that floor complaining about why there's likely a rookie nurse not pulling their weight on the floor if they're gone for any more than a couple of minutes. Nurses, tell me in the comment section below.
Also, you think a black nurse who's on shift is just going to mysteriously disappear, and then an old white man is going to show up in scrubs, and everyone's going to be like, yeah, this is normal.
Seems normal.
Yeah, I've never seen this old guy before in my life, but...
in a tube top.
Perfectly fine. Yeah, he's wearing medium scrubs when he should be in a 3X, but no big deal.
Also, typically hospitals, at least here in Texas, they have their own police department / security for the building itself.
Yeah.
And so to think he'd have to pass some sort of security checkpoint for someone to see it, and it seems sussy, but whatever.
Send backup.
Good job, Lopez. I want to see the tube top.
Oh, they fit magically well.
Yeah.
They even look a little loose.
You 100% smoked this guy.
Yeah, you know he has a gun.
Gone. Dead. Right there. Dead again. Right there. Why are you holstering up? Bro, my dude has got old man strength. Oh, we're now doing like WWE wrestling. This is how fights shake out.
Imagine you could have shot him like 7 times already.
I do.
Oh yeah, you just knocked him out.
Stop resisting.
One punch.
It's over. You're under arrest.
The way
Concrete?
he took her head and smashed it into the wall.
Also elbowing,
There's no way.
elbowing somebody's big old gut.
Yeah.
He barely felt that.
Unless
Can't
she hit him
confirm.
in the nuts, maybe. But
outside of some tactical errors, right? Also, you got to realize that if you're dealing with somebody that's potentially very, very dangerous, probably not.
Yeah. But again, like
hopefully he doesn't know I know.
Once you found once you found out he was potentially a serial killer, why didn't you send more units to the hospital?
Sure, yeah.
Or like you said, if the hospital has security, like let's get them there.
Also,
like,
dude,
I don't know.
Fighting a nurse in a county hospital is a losing proposition.
Yeah. But like
not a good
this guy knocked out a cop, a nurse, took a cop's gun, magically tailored that nurse's scrubs to fit him perfectly.
Right then and there.
He had enough time. He had enough time to cut them and then add material.
Yeah, he found his scrubs and all of his backup scrubs in his locker to
Yeah.
stitch them all together so it fit him.
That's 100% what happened.
Goodness gracious.
Okay, well, good job.
Not
Rest.
saying it can't happen. I have played Hitman before, and that totally is a thing that you can do. But it's, we're going to say highly improbable. But also it says a lot about why procedure is there and why you have standard operating procedures for safety's sake. And then why you ask questions and do good investigations, because then the red flags come up way sooner. And when the dementia patient remembers that they're Jeffrey Dahmer, you're already ahead of the game.
Yes, so.
If you guys like this type of content, please put it in the comments below. I do answer all of them. At the very minimum, I read them. And then if you guys want to join more of this discussion, we do go live twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7:30 Central Standard Time to do body cam breakdowns and Tactical Tuesdays and do whatever. And then if you really want to join the conversation and get access to us 24/7 like our Discord is currently talking to us now, you can join our Patreon group for as little as $1 a month. That gives you direct access to our Discord where we get harassed and you get to see my feet for free like they are. So.
And sometimes, if we like you enough, you get to come to filming
Yeah,
dates.
get to hang out. Hang out like Keith is. It's to harass me in my own house. So until next time, we'll see you guys in the next Officers React, which will likely be a rookie episode.
For sure.
Animations. Oh. One sec. Thank you for writing 2 Men. Peace.